I'm Lyn Belisle. Today I'm in my little studio in San Antonio and it's a rainy day, so I decided to gather some things together that are perfectly good by themselves and make something new out of them. I'm going to be making a shish-ka-barb. I started to call it a barbecue doll, but changed my mind. I'm not sure that wasn't better. But I've gathered a steak that's used for barbecuing. It's one of those double steaks made out of bamboo, some fabric, some eucalyptus leaves, a little face that you can use, a little ceramic face like the ones I make, some sticks, some ribbon, and just all kinds of stuff. And we're going to make a little figure that you can stick into a plant or hang on the wall or whatever. And the first thing we're going to do is start with the face. You can make the face out of almost anything. Here I've got some eucalyptus leaves that are stamped, colored on. I've got a piece of antler horn. I've got one of my little ceramic faces. You could just cut out a circle and draw on it if you wanted to. But find a face that suits you and that is about an inch, inch and a half wide. Then you're going to glue it to the top of the barbecue steak. The one on the left is a round circle glued to a eucalyptus leaf, and the one on the right is one of my small earthenware faces that's also glued on a eucalyptus leaf and kind of sandwiched onto the steak. I'm using hot glue, but if you don't like hot glue, you can use something like E6000 or whatever will hold it securely to the steak. The next thing I do is give them underwear. There's something about knowing that there's something nice underneath a little figure that makes me feel good. And so the one on the left has some rice paper that's wrapped around it, and the one on the right has kind of a gilded mulberry paper, and I've just glued those on to soften the look of the steak. It may show and it may not, but it feels nice to have a little padding on the steak. The next thing I've done is to take some fabric scraps and just wrap them around and glue them in place. You don't have to be particular about any of this. You can use any colors you like, and if you even have expensive fabrics left over, not much of them, you can use those here as well. It's just fun. It's just playing. And speaking of playing, here is another slide that shows some of the things that I'm thinking about adding. Some beads. I've even added some little stick arms to the one on the left, and I'm getting ready to wrap the one on the right with some yarn ribbon, which I wish I could find, but it's getting hard to find. It's awfully pretty though. The next step is to dress them up even more. I think they're a little bit plain, and so I'm putting a gold muffin tin behind the head of the one on the left and some abaca paper and some more mulberry paper behind the one on the right, and I've also glued some little buttons and beads to them. And here you can see a close-up of the finished product. I've wired some tags on. These look really pretty. If you stick them in a pot of flowers or an orchid pot especially, you can get them at Trader Joe's if there's a Trader Joe in your area. They always have nice affordable orchids, and they add just a pretty touch to any gift of a plant or whatever. Tie them to a package, and here they are in their full-length glory, the little Shish-Ka-Barbies, and they have their tags on and they're ready to go to be gifted or hung on a wall. These are so much fun and they're really, really easy. I hope you give them a try. Let me know how you like them. This is Lyn Belisle signing off.